Imagine a future where you can enjoy a juicy burger guilt-free without harming animals or the environment. It's the dream lab-grown meat promises, a world of ethical, sustainable dining. But what if this dream is built on shaky assumptions? What if the industry isn't solving the real issues, but instead chasing an illusion? Let's dig deeper into the big assumptions behind lab-grown meat and whether it truly delivers on its bold claims. Critics of traditional livestock farming often highlight its resource use, pointing to massive land and water consumption. At first glance, the numbers seem alarming, yet not all livestock farming is the same. Industrial-scale crop-based operations may indeed strain resources, but pasture-based livestock operates on a different level. Grazing animals don't deplete the land, they thrive within its natural ecosystem. They feed on non-arable land, fertilize the soil, and engage in a regenerative cycle. It's a symbiotic relationship, not a zero-sum game. So, where did this criticism of livestock originate? A significant part of it stems from what's called the gasoline mindset. This way of thinking measures resource use in input-output terms, much like refueling a car. It works well for crop farming, where land is tilled, pesticides sprayed, and fertilizers applied, all energy-intensive processes. But applying this mindset to grazing animals is like comparing apples to oranges. Grazing doesn't require tractors, irrigation systems, or chemical inputs in the same way. The attempt to paint all livestock farming with the same brush ignores the nuances and benefits of pasture-based systems. Lab-grown meat, heralded as the answer to these supposed inefficiencies, brings its own complexities. If the root environmental issue lies in crop farming, wouldn't it make more sense to focus on improving that system instead? Indoor crop farming is already offering promising solutions. By growing crops in controlled environments, we can drastically reduce pesticide use, conserve water, and even free up land for other uses. Yet, despite its clear advantages, this method lacks the same level of media hype as lab-grown meat. Why? Perhaps it's a matter of how problems are framed. Lab-grown meat positions itself as a solution to meat's environmental impact, but it often overlooks the broader context. Factory farming's footprint, after all, is heavily tied to the crop industry, whose byproducts are used to feed animals. There's also the question of nutrition. Advocates claim that lab-grown meat could be healthier, engineered to include vitamins and nutrients tailored to human needs. But here's the challenge. Replicating the nutrient complexity of real meat is no small feat. Meat naturally contains fats, cholesterol, and micronutrients that interact in ways not easily replicated in a lab. The history of vitamin supplements teaches us a cautionary tale. While some supplements are beneficial, others lead to nutrient imbalances or poor absorption. Lab-grown meat might face similar hurdles, creating products that fall short of their natural counterparts. And then there's energy consumption. Producing lab-grown meat isn't as green as it may seem. Cultivating cells in bioreactors requires precise temperature control, nutrient feeds, and sophisticated technology, all of which consume substantial energy. Some critics argue that this could offset any environmental benefits lab-grown meat claims to provide. It's like an electric car running on coal-powered electricity, sustainable in theory, but problematic in practice. So, where does this leave us? If lab-grown meat isn't the ultimate solution, what should we focus on instead? For starters, improving crop farming practices through innovations like indoor farming could yield significant benefits. Supporting pasture-based livestock systems that work with nature, not against it, is another promising path. Lab-grown meat is an impressive technological milestone, but it might be a solution in search of a problem. The goal should be to tackle the root environmental challenges, not just create flashy new alternatives. As we navigate the future of food, it's crucial to question the core assumptions driving these innovations. The right solutions often lie in understanding the problem, not just engineering around it. By focusing on what truly matters, we can ensure that our efforts lead to a sustainable, ethical, and practical future.